I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. A plan has formulated. If we're going to go sleep wheat, we need to be feeding it water as well, don't we? A plan has sort of formulated. Right, we're in a chin scratching mode already. Just sort of planning something out. They should add in a mini sweeper now. That'd be cool. That would be cool. Maybe you can make up for the lack of range with the conveyor belt thing. Conveyor belt thing. What do you mean? Sorry, Foxy. What do you mean? So my thinking was we'll just slap in bang, 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 bang. It's not efficient, but it would work. Let me just figure this out. One, two. Unlimited hatch, I think, only build coal gens. We've got quite a few hatches at the minute. We're getting eggs and stuff at the minute. Coal, I don't actually know how much we've got because I've not been trying to dig it out. We've got 142 tons at the minute. Obviously, the hatch eggs are a bonus. I mean, I think we are sat on some at the minute, but I just don't think. I don't know where they are. I don't think it's the most efficient thing to try and live off. We've currently got 46.68. We've got 46 2/3 of a hatch egg. I don't think they are very good because they take a long time to lay. I think it's something like 14 cycles or something they take to lay a single egg. Well, that's what I have, but I have mine spanning lengthways. Yeah. I think this is the only optimal way of doing it. Like, there is something that you can still do, but I've not tested it enough. I don't know the range on it. So if we have, for example, if we had something like this, right, and then we had a sweeper arm in the middle like that, technically this sweeper arm can reach all of these tiles here. It will reach through these pneumatic doors, which means that you can potentially run farms like this, right? And then he's got access to all these different lines, but I don't know at what point his vision stops. Do you know what I mean? So people have been doing like, or they were at least until the changes to farm tiles changed, they were doing farms like this. So like that would be the range of your single sweeper arm, do you know what I mean? And that arguably will get you more tiles than just one band per sweeper. I mean that could be a layout in itself. I mean that's not a bad layout. I just don't know how far it'll reach up here. It might stop at this single tile, in which case it's fucked. You know, I mean that would reach all of these tiles, I would think. Apart from maybe something like that. So then we've got one sweeper arm that can reach that many tiles instead of 9. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, maybe. You could probably reach. Probably do them as well. It's a tricky one. I've not done enough tinkering in debug. I think we have to move this in a little bit. Let's get rid of you. I'm just sort of mapping this out to see if it's worth doing more than anything. Because then we could basically cool this off just with a couple of Weezeworts. If you know what I mean. Life is unsure of himself. So I think if the room cooling is strong enough, we don't need to worry about the temperature the water will come in at. What do we reckon? What's the consensus? Oh, Saturnus, good evening. I was just talking about you, mate. Your ears must have been burning. Blue's been doing some looking into the geyser numbers, apparently. Yeah, I think I need to spend an afternoon tinkering in debug to figure out sweepers to do better setups. I think. We need a planning mode. I'd like to leave this here, but I'm guaranteed Dupe's going to start fucking building it. Which makes me a little bit sad. We'll just knock this out for now. I'll come back to this in a bit. I mean, I'd like to wrangle some puffs as well. By the looks of it, we're going to be living off slime and trying to make algae and stuff. Possibly, I didn't hear you talking about me. Well, were your ears burning? Don't like the farm because the sweeper arm is not centered in the building. I know, well, tough shit. it's because of space constraints. Got one more farm tile on each floor. What? Oh, you mean here? Well, yeah, it's because of the space. There needs to be a line here for Weezeworts. You'd love a planning mode. Me too. Me too. I do like to get things mapped out in the base. So it's tricky without a planning mode. Basically, at the minute, we've done as we always do. Or, no. I've done what I always do, plus neglected the base massively. We've got a lot of things that need to come together all at the same time, but because I spent so much fucking time exploring and trying to find geysers, we're now 200 cycles into a colony. So this shit should have been all up and running by now, ideally. I'm going to leave this here and forget about this for a while. I would like to wrangle puffs, and I would like to wrangle slicksters. I don't really care about shine bugs. Although, I don't know if shine bugs are decent for food. Like, I don't know how quickly a shine bug will produce an egg. I don't know if all the critters are the same. I do find myself rewatching older movies I've already seen sometimes. What does that mean, Alfred? What do you mean? Right, let's let him build this. And we're going to do the same thing over here. Actually, I'm just going to let them dig this out, and we're not going to bother filling this in yet. We'll use this. And I'll tell you what else we're going to do. I'm going to leave a little space, and I'm going to build some generators down here. We'll do some manual gens up here. We'll do the same over here as well. So the dupes are going to have to come out here to get to the manual gens. which I'm fine with. Oops, wrong window. Messaging a friend in Telegram, too many windows. I was wondering what that was in relation to. Right, let's get this done. Let's get all this dug out, but let's prioritise that. Cool. Oh, my pipe's dying. So yeah, we need to get the power grid up and online. To begin with, I can kickstart it with just some manual gens. And a few coal gens. We can cool everything with this water to begin with. There's not loads here, but we can cool it to begin with. And we can maybe slap an aqua tuner in just to keep it cold. And then have this as like an overflow. So when this does kick on, the aqua tuner won't need to run anymore. That kind of makes sense. That works for me. I need to get all this chlorine fucking gathered up as well. Which I'll probably do once I've cleared these rooms out. Because we're never going to push the oxygen down here, not with the oxygen algae dioxides we've got at the minute. It's not going to go beyond this, I wouldn't have thought. So, let me map this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is the wall. It's base square in time, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 15 is the wall. So where's that going to take me to? Kind of want an access point. I've got an access point here. I need to have one here as well, so they can get straight to the power gen. I think what I'd like to do as well in this, I've not done it before in any of my other playthroughs since they introduced it. I haven't done the power plants, and I think I'd like to do them in this, depending on if we find a metal geyser or not. I think that's what I would like to do, because I'd like to tinker with it and try and figure out a decent setup, so we can get the most power out of our power gen. Peach's Place, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How goes it? Yeah, we'll just leave that in place so we can sort of see. I don't know whether to do a liquid lock here. Maybe. So I think this will be ideal. Keep our oxygen in the base for now. Whilst we're still using algae, I sort of want to try and conserve as much of it as we can. We also need to get some slicksters dug out. I think we've only got one slickster down here just chilling. And he hasn't got much oil, much CO2 down here. We need to dig out some of these bad boys. Put some exosuits in here maybe. I'll let them crack on with this. I've got too many things outstanding as ever, so we just need to sort of let it crack on for a bit. In fact, I'm going to take this moment to have some delicious crisps. I think all of these can become exosuit engineers, but I'm not going to do it yet because they'll get the stress increase. But I think they all can become it. I think they're all... I've got quite a few that can become exosuit dudes, which is really going to help us when we come down to our oil biome. Farmers-wise, I'm not going to go any further than this. Ranching, not just yet anyway, not till we've got better food. Likewise, I don't think I want to upgrade any of these dudes yet. I'm quite happy where they all are. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave people where they are. So, this can be hooked up really quickly. I need to think about how I'm going to run this cold liquid from over here. Whether we'll do like a little cooler build here. Oh, I'm getting carried away. I need to leave him to do stuff. So let them dig this out. I'll clear all this shit. How are we doing for algae? Down to 1.6 tons. I also want to keep digging some of this crap out as well. Let's see. Let's go through here. Dig out all this crap. And we'll drop this water down. I think it's this tile, isn't it? Okay, we'll drop it there. That should come down here. We've got a load of polluted water here that we can store as well. Which is fine. I don't know how we are for germs here. It shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Yeah, it's fuck all here, really. It looks worse than it is. Like 1,000 germs, 10,000 germs, it's fucking nothing. So when we get up here and it's a little bit more. I might slap down some deodorizers up here. That will be fine. Do I want to get any of this stuff whilst we're here? Yeah, we'll get a bit of this coal and stuff whilst we're here, might as well. There's a bit of iron and stuff here as well. I think it would be rude not to. Big old mess of algae over here. Start getting some of this dug out. Holy shit. I didn't realise how much there was here. It's probably not actually that much per tile, but there's probably a couple of thousand there. Which would be nice. We're also going to want some generators here, aren't we? So... for metals. Got shitloads of gold. We've got like 90 tons of gold. That's fine. Let's put some of you down. And I honestly do not care at all about the heavy watt debuff. My dupe's only going to be here for a little bit. So that's fine. And I can just connect to there. I am probably going to put a water lock in here, as I say. Just not sure how I want to do it yet. Maybe something like that. Let's put a bit of oil and water in here. Yeah, let's just get this done. And then this heavy watt wire will actually just run through the actual liquid locker now, I think. Well, actually, I could make that a... I could make both these heavy water tiles, fuck it, let's do that. That'll be a bit cleaner. If we make that a joint plate and that a joint plate... I think as long as we put the wire in afterwards... I think it should be fine. We'll do that. We'll do that. What's the reason behind mixing oil and water in the water lock? No reason. You can use any two liquids, really. I quite like oil and water. It's black and blue. That's about it, really. There's no reason other than aesthetics. Some people prefer the bumblebee with the petrol and petroleum and crude. It's entirely up to you. Now the only thing is, I actually want to knock this. These shouldn't start making any heat, I don't think. They shouldn't start making any heat until they've got batteries connected to it. Now, I've fallen into this trap before. They don't look connected to me. They do not look connected, do they? Didn't realise you needed two different liquids in there. I've only used one in the past. You don't need two different liquids. It's just you use a lot less liquid if you do. So because the way liquids work in the game, they'll stack on top of each other. Okay. So we've got crude oil here at the bottom. We've got 30 kilos of crude oil. You could have done it with 10 grams of crude oil.